Here we are to another edition of the Eclectic Fox Hiking Edition. We are in the Indian Peaks Wilderness. We are at the 4th of July trailhead, and we are going to be hiking into Diamond Lake today. It's about a 2.5 mile in, maybe a little over that. Not too far in, but it'll be a nice hike. The road getting up here was not easy. It's about 5 miles of rock and sand and dirt, a lot like this, gravel. But in places the washouts were pretty tough, so you had to go really slow. So if you ever come up here, you're going to want to make sure you have an all-wheel drive vehicle and one that is pretty high off the ground so you don't bottom out. So there's a few people up here today, a little chilly. It's probably about 50, upper 50s right now. But so far it's a nice view and we're ready to go. So we've got Lisa and Todd with us again today, and I'm ready to do it. And the first sign that we see before we even start is, this is high bear activity. Or there is high bear activity in this area. It is your responsibility to properly store your food and trash to avoid attracting bears. Who knows, maybe we'll see a bear. 1 mile to Diamond Lake Trail, 2 miles to Diamond Lake. Here we go. Start of the trailhead, going in. And not too terribly nice. We're getting more vegetation and flowers on this hike already than we did the last two. It is a little chilly. Nice views already. This particular trail, if you take it out all the way, will take you to the Continental Divide. We're not going out that far today. But very nice scenery. Great view of a mountain peak. About 4/10 of a mile in. Should be getting to the switchbacks fairly soon. Off in the distance, the other side of the valley, nice waterfall coming off from some snow melt. Some low hanging clouds today, or at least this morning. Maybe they'll burn off. Now, in a past hike, years ago, we hiked on the other side of that ridge to Devil's Thumb Pass, which is up by the Continental Divide. So now that I have some gear to record, may have to do that trip again maybe next year. Gorgeous view. You can see the waterfall and some great rocky terrain. I like these hikes. Nice little stream right on the trail. And we met someone else on the trail. Coming to a nice waterfall. Rocks are wet. I really like how the water is dripping off the moss. We've come to the divide. We can go to Diamond Lake to our left. We can go to Arapahoe Pass Trail or Caribou Pass to our right. We may have to, definitely going to have to put this on our list of things to do again. So we're about according to the map back there, we're about a mile from Diamond Lake. Just to give you a shot of some of the different colors of flowers around here. Really, really nice vegetation. This is what I like about the higher altitude hikes, is you get a lot better variety of plants and flowers than you do on the lower elevation hikes. There's a hummingbird down there. I'm sure there's no way you can see it. It's coming a little closer. Maybe if we hold still, it'll come up this way. Up, it's flying further down. Little squirrel was doing a lot of chattering. Oh, just jumped to a tree. That's a pretty neat view. I think this is a wild mushroom. It is. There's a couple of them. There's one here. There's one there. As we make our way down to the lake, we're coming across some streams and some really nice waterfall. Really pretty. Little squirrel. Trying to take some of that back to his home, probably.
think so.
He's bathing, isn't he? So what I have to do when I get home? Is it a squirrel or
This squirrel.
funny?
All right, we're gonna have to pass. Lisa's going in a tree for a picture. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Slow shutter. But I got you on video. Clouds going over the mountains. I'm pretty sure that we're coming up on Diamond Lake. I would guess right over there. Really nice view from here. May have to come just a little further over, get a picture. Another nice view. We're just a couple of yards out from the lake. Here we are, coming into the lake. Little chipmunk.
Because those crackers aren't what they're cracked up to be. I'm going for the team.
Feeding the lake. Sun's trying to come out. Some nice mushroom. We are at I think the west end of the lake, looking back from where we came. We're going to see if it's possible to hike around the lake. And we have some snow over here. We're high enough up the snow doesn't all melt. Snow in August. And as we are going around the lake, we are in the middle of a boulder field. Going up. And gotta figure out where I'm going to go over there. Here we have the Colorado State flower, columbine. We're seeing a lot of that today. Well, we made it across all the rocks, and now the trail is a very, very tight trail through here. So there'll be plants on every side, that's for sure. But no rocks, I don't think. Anyone care to describe what we came through?
The boulder field. What it felt like.
It's pretty.
When you're doing Long's Peak.
It's a lot harder to get through than it looks because there's no trail. I think we were following animal trails at a couple of points.
We made it.
We did make it. Now we're going to start hiking out. We are heading toward the side of the lake we came in on. Well, we just came through all that. Came across. That was a tough spot right where the trees started because you didn't really know where you were going. We didn't pick up the trail again until right over here.
I got a knee brace that one I had the other day. Yeah. It'll support your kneecap if it's hurt.
Taking a look over our shoulder, kind of the area we've come from. Haven't really taped a lot going down or videoed a lot, because you're always looking at the trail and watching your feet so you don't trip over a rock or something. But I think we're less than a half a mile from the trailhead now. Nice hike all the way around. Started 5 hours and 23 minutes ago. We'll see what time it is when we get out. We can see the parking lot. Ton more cars than when we pulled in. Coming out. And we have finished. Here comes Lisa.
There's a lot more cars here.
And Todd. All right, on a difficulty scale of 1 to 10, 10 being difficult, 1 being piece of cake, how do you rank it?
7.
You say 7.
Well, I don't have the shoes for it.
Lisa, what do you think?
It's up there. Well, I mean, I suppose somebody that hasn't hiked before would.
You gave Walker Ranch 5.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I did. Yeah.
You gave the one that I was having trolley horses on 5?
No,
No, the loop.
the Loop.
I was going to say, wow, I gave that one an 8 for me.
I'd give this one a 5, maybe a 6. I think it's not as challenging as the Walker Ranch is in places, but there are some ups.
Yeah, I'd say 6 maybe. Depends on if you want to consider the boulder field across the lake.
Yeah. And how about for pleasure walk? How does on a I don't even know how to phrase it. Guess scale of 1 to 10, 10 being just absolutely gorgeous, 1 being boring.
I loved it. It was 10.
10, boy, that's a big ranking. All right, we have successfully finished the Diamond Lake Trail, and we did it 5 hours, 40 minutes, 50 seconds. And but we took our time too, and took pictures and went all the way around the lake, which most people probably don't do, and I probably wouldn't recommend. How are you?
So, sorry, I heard you had some recommendations for us. We're just going to start the trail.
Ah, well, hang on. Live life, everybody. The road coming to the trailhead, we didn't really film as we were coming in. Oh, but there's a lot of rocks, potholes, washouts. So you definitely want to have I would say at least an all-wheel drive vehicle. Although we did see what kind of van was beside us?
I didn't check.
Was that a Honda or Toyota van beside us? I have no idea how they made it up that bottom down. Somebody parked that up here and left it long ago.